career depends on it, don't forget it.
Will it stay on the stage for 30 seconds? Yeah, thank you.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone, welcome to our BoS talk. You have to forgive us for a bit nervous, this is the first one we've done. Right, so our talk, women, your secret weapon in the software business. Before we begin though, we should probably introduce ourselves. My name's Georgia.
And my name's Sophia, and together we both work at Ideal Solutions in the UK, based in sunny Tunbridge. So basically, when we put in for our lightning talk, we knew that it needs to be about something that would be not only close to our hearts, but something that we could also relate to. So we wanted to talk to you today about the fact of the lack of women in the IT industry and why the lack of women in the IT industry is a problem and how all of you can help to resolve this situation.
We're going to go over some facts and figures that hopefully you haven't seen before, and maybe we can give you some ideas about how you can help introduce more women into your business, or how you can help spot the problem, maybe do something about it. So, one quote we found online was this: the lack of women in technology jobs is not just a problem for women, it's actually a problem for the whole sector. That's the notion that's been put forward by the tech partnerships and families and schools. They've both done research into diversity into the IT sector, and they've brought up some really interesting facts, including that only 17% of women in the IT specialists in the UK, that's compared to 47% of the entire workforce. So we're a bit lacking at the moment.
Okay, so you're probably asking, so where are all of the women? And no, they're not shopping. So this year, there's about 20 to 25% BoS attendees that are female, which is pretty good going if you ask us. So according to a survey from the Breaking the Gender Challenge, it shows that only 37% of women in the tech industry hold entry-level jobs, and only 30% of those women hold managerial jobs. As these job positions get more prestigious, the numbers get worse. There's only 25% of women who hold tech manager jobs.
These are a few more quotes we found online. According to the New York Times, women only account for fewer than a quarter of engineer jobs at most technology companies.
Wired also published an article that showed that 11% of engineers in the US are women, and according to the Department of Labour, the situation is better amongst computer programmers, but not by much. Women only account for 26% of all American coders.
Which is brilliant, an event like this, because we can get straight into the bathrooms.
Okay, so we believe that monoculture is, why is this a problem? So we believe that monoculture is bad for business. Studies have proven that by having a diverse team, it helps breed innovative ideas between each other. So we need to make sure that we can help prevent things like this from happening in the future.
Like Sophie said, it's not just a problem with women, this is a diversity issue in general, so people from minority cultures, different things like that, so we need to help everyone. Right, so we did a bit of research into the subject. We found there's a few different factors that are part of the bigger problem, so these are the three most common ones. So people still being gender biased, yes, it's still happening, not on purpose, it's just there, it's part of the culture. It's much better in the East where the population, where the percentages are higher. There's also job post descriptions that are still being aimed towards men. This needs to be changed, put in onto websites of females frequent more, and also early socialisation and pop culture play a big factor.
Okay, so you could actually be missing out. So research from Deloitte showed that women actually have 85% of impact on purchasing decisions. So they're actually helping grow the economy. So women also actually are downloading more music and movies than men. And women actually do the majority of gameplay across some platforms, which I couldn't believe, but it's apparently true. And women actually have higher purchase intentions than men do when it comes to some electronics.
So why should we employ more women? We're not telling you to employ women because they're women. We're saying employ women
because they're brilliant at their jobs.
Bring more into the outcomes. So Anita Borg said that 53% of companies with a better percentage of women on the board perform better than their competitors. There's also boardrooms with a stronger female influence have shown to have a 36.4% of higher return on equity.
can we all help to fix this? We need to make sure that you can start tracking all of your the genders on your application, and not just the hires that you're making. By doing this, it will help you reevaluate your job post descriptions to make sure that you are not aiming just more towards a male audience. You can also help to recruit better by investing in women in tech communities, such as Girls Who Code. They're also helping change the women in technology and by helping recognising being gender bias and stereotypes.
Right, so talk about recognising gender bias. I've got a case for you. Tracy Chow, she was engineer at Pinterest. She once went for an interview at a tech startup company. When she was at the interview, she didn't get the job. When she asked about it, the manager in charge basically said that he had a stronger feeling that the male would be a better hire. So that's a blatant excuse of gender bias. They didn't even give a definite reason. So we need to find this in the future and help sort it out.
Okay, so we need to also start to make sure that all of the effort that we're putting in to hiring women within the community isn't being affected by the early stages. We need to make sure that we're getting more girls involved at an early age, so while they're at school, we can do things such as help them run school clubs and art, etc. We can also need to ask the public, the media, to make sure that they're portraying women in technology better. And by doing this, it will help parents,
Parents get the children involved if they're not from the STEM industry in general. So where does this leave us? Well, at the moment there's a few communities out there such as
Women Who Code, Women Coding Communities, Mothers Coders and various others.
Yep, so all these what they're doing is having women get together, they're sharing interests, sharing ideas and giving each other support.
There's also Girls Who Code, who are helping 40,000 applicants get more involved in coding and changing the perception. Okay, so where does this leave us basically, like Georgia's just mentioned? So overall, we need to make sure that today we've opened your eyes and given you lots of various statistics that were quite interesting. And we hope you enjoyed that all.
Well, thank you for coming and thank you for your attendance. It's much appreciated. You can laugh at least.